Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how are you doing? So this is an ASMR video meant to help you relax and fall asleep, but we're talking about something really fun, which is the Champions League. I've been doing a predictor on the official app. A couple of you asked in comments what app this is. It is just the official Champions League app. So usually I lump together the Europa League and the Conference League. I'm not going to in today's video. We're just going to look at the Champions League, because this is currently Thursday and the other two are happening in a moment, and I'm going to go off and watch Roma in a minute. So I will do those videos for you on the weekend instead. I didn't do very well in our little league table. If you want to join the league, it's not too late, and I'll put all the links for you in the description box for you to join the league. Or alternatively, maybe you don't want to join the league because I'm rubbish and you can basically beat me anyway, so don't join and make me go down the rankings even further. Okay, so I only got 38 points compared to 48 last time. If I remember correctly, I did worse in the Champions League last week with 48 points than I did in the Europa League and the Conference League. So okay, let's take a look at what I said and what the results were, talk about the matches. Okay, and then we will look at match day 3 and I'll give my predictions for then, which is incidentally on the 24th to the 25th of October. Okay, so Salzburg I said would lose 2-1 at home. Real Sociedad did win, but it was 2-0, so I got 4 points. Union Berlin I said would draw with Braga, but Braga did beat them late in injury time, 3-2, so unfortunately I didn't get many points. I didn't get any points for that. I said Inter would beat Benfica 2-1. They did beat them, but it was 1-0, 4 points for me. I said Real Madrid would win 2-0 away. It was way closer for... if it went for a late-ish goal by Real Madrid, they wouldn't have won, so it was looking like a 2-2 at one point. 3-2 though in the end. 3 points for me. Really exciting match. I said PSV would win 2-1, but Sevilla nearly got the win away from home, but it ended up 2-2. Only 1 point for me for guessing that PSV would score 2 goals. I didn't get any points for this. If you did, could you put it in the comment section, please? You must be a Lens fan, surely, because I did not see this coming. I said Arsenal to win away 3-1. I remember bigging up Lens and saying they're a decent side, blah blah blah, but 2-1 to Lens, I didn't see that coming at all, so no points for me. Despite Copenhagen looking good and going up 1-0, Bayern pushed and pushed and in the end scored 2 goals to win it. So I said Bayern would win it 1-0, but narrow victory I said, and narrow victory it was, but it was actually 2-1. 4 points to me. So I've got a lot of Turkish subscribers, and I said 1-1 to Galatasaray, but I said Galatasaray could win it. A couple of you said to me in the comment section, no, it's going to be a win, it's going to be a win. And I actually watched this match live, and Galatasaray were really good for their money. I thought they could have won even more, albeit Man United could have won it as well. It was a really entertaining match, but they walk away with 3-2, so I get 0 points. Antwerp I said would beat Shakhtar Donetsk 2-1. I also watched this match. This was an early kickoff. Antwerp were winning 2-0. Up till half-time looked absolutely comfortable. Shakhtar didn't know where it hit them. They couldn't pass the ball. Antwerp were all over them, stealing the ball off them in key areas, shooting for goal. Muya had a fantastic game, cutting inside and shooting to the far left corner. Second half, change of position for the winger, came in centre. Shakhtar absolutely dominated it. It was unbelievable, and they ended up scoring 3 in the second half to win 3-2. Didn't see that coming at all. Quite naive from the young players there at Antwerp. Bet they're really angry losing the home game, especially when they were 2-0 up. 1 point to me for guessing that Antwerp would score 2. Atletico de Madrid 2-1 I said against Feyenoord, but it was 3-2, so I guessed that they would win it. But I didn't get any of the scorelines right, so it's only 4 points for me. Okay, I played my booster and I said Barcelona to beat Porto 3-1. It was only 1-0 win in the end, and actually Porto had their chances to draw, really did. I thought they had at one point. Did they have a goal ruled out as well? I'm not sure. So I played my booster on that because Barcelona looked so good against Antwerp last week. I thought it was a surefire thing. So that just got me up to 6 points. This match was so topsy-turvy. I did sit on the fence beforehand and I said Young Boys are a good team. They could get a draw out there. And they did, 2-2. So I get 4 points for guessing the correct result but not the correct scoreline. Really entertaining match. And I said Leipzig could get something out of this game. For long sways, they did look like they were going to, actually. And I'm pretty sure they went 1-0 up at one point, but Man City turned it around and scored 3. So, in the end, just 1 point for me. Again, give me a comment in the comment section. Did you predict anything like this? If you said 4-1, then wow, I did not see that coming. I said 1-1. I said Newcastle can't get something out of it because Paris Saint-Germain aren't the team that they have been the last couple of years. They've sold a lot of their players, etc. But 4-1 to the Geordies is just magnificent. I am so happy for them. Only 1 point for me though. I said 1-1 between these two teams, and it was a 0-0. End-to-end stuff though. Really entertaining match. 4 points for getting the correct result, but not the correct scoreline. Oh, I feel so sorry for Celtic. So I was watching the football cast on BT Sports, Discovery Plus, whatever it's called now. And at one point Celtic scored a second, and then it was ruled off for offside. And then Lazio ran down the other end, and yet again, second game in a row, injury time, score. But this time it was to win it, so I felt so bad because 1 minute the home fans were celebrating, thinking they'd beaten Lazio and beaten their hoodoo of not getting any wins in the Champions League. And like a couple of minutes later, ran down the other end. And I can't understand why that wasn't reviewed by VAR. I thought he was offside, Pedro. So I was quite surprised that they didn't seem to review it. I thought his arm, it was a bit of a long shot, he was clutching at straws, but I did think that maybe like the sleeve of his arm or whatever was offside, which is ridiculous, isn't it? But if you're going to get punished for offside, then, you know, you expect the opposing team to be punished too, don't you? Okay, so we've established I don't know what I'm talking about. So laugh along at what my predictions are. Inter really playing well this year. Salzburg haven't started as well as they want to. I think it might even be like a 3-0. Galatasaray, Bayern Munich. Galatasaray are riding high. Bayern are not getting there yet, are they? They look laboured against Paris Saint-Germain the other week. And they weren't great against Leipzig. Was it Paris Saint-Germain? No, it wasn't Paris Saint-Germain. What am I talking about? Who did they play the other week? I can't remember. Was it matchday 1 they played? Can't even remember. Oh, Man United, yeah, they didn't look great against Man United. I didn't think how badly Man United are playing at the minute. Am I going to say Galatasaray win against Bayern Munich? No, I can't, surely. Everyone's saying like 4-1, 2-1. I'm going to sit on the fence and say 1-1. Chim bom bom. Okay. Benfica, Real Sociedad. Sociedad are doing well. They slaughtered my Athletic Bilbao in the derby the other night. Benfica, they're doing okay, but they're not really at full capacity just yet. People are saying Benfica to win at home. I'm going to be controversial and say 2-1. Ooh. I normally would back Benfica at home, but I don't think they've started well enough. Union Berlin, Napoli. Napoli are starting to fire up now. Union Berlin are a bit of an unknown. I'm going to say 2-0 to Napoli. Braga have overperformed. Real Madrid are doing what they always do, play okay and win. So they'll probably do the same again. Oh, this is a tough one to call. PSV are a very good team, top of the Eredivisie. Lens are not at the top of the league, but they are starting to find their best form. It should be a very entertaining match. I think Lens might win. Sevilla. I know Sevilla aren't playing well at the minute, but it's a very difficult place for anyone to go and get a result. And after the result that Arsenal got the other week, I would normally be super confident that they could. Let me sit on the fence. Oh gosh, Copenhagen away at Man United. Copenhagen can sit in really well and break on the counter-attack with Larsen and El Yunusi. And they've got some really good defenders and defensive midfielders. They could make it a very difficult night for Man United, particularly if, like in Istanbul or at home against Bayern Munich, they get the first goal. If they get the first goal, I can see them getting a result. If they don't, I think it'll fall apart. So I'm gonna say 1-1. Well, if Barcelona play like they did against Antwerp at home, they could beat them like 7-0. If Shakhtar played like they did in the first half in Antwerp. If they play like they did in the second half, they could keep it very tight and maybe even nag a draw. They were that good. That's less predictable though. I'm going to say 3-0. Because if they start as slowly as they did in Belgium against Barcelona, it could be 6-7. Feyenoord, Lazio. Lazio are not playing their best stuff. Feyenoord aren't as good as last year either. So I'm going to say 1-1. Antwerp, got to desperately try and get something, but this Porto side really impressed me against Barcelona the other night. So I'm going to say, based on the fact that they haven't got a great defence at the moment, but they can score. I think they've scored more than anyone else in the Belgian division, but conceded like the third highest. So I think it's going to be a goal fest. Let's hope. Okay, Young Boys from Switzerland against Man City. People are saying 5-0. That is nonsense. It's not going to happen. I think 2-0 though is fair enough. Leipzig against Red Star, Crvena Zvezda. I like this Leipzig team. They're not finished yet though. I think that Red Star will get a goal, but I think they can win. Oh, this Dortmund side is really struggling at the second, and Newcastle are flying. I'm going to say 2-1. This could be interesting. I think Milan could get something away from home, you know. I think they could actually win in Paris. They're not like a stunning team or anything, but they know how to counter-attack and they know how to defend. If they go ahead, I don't think they'll lose. Classic Italian. And lastly, Celtic Atletico. And they're at home. I'm really sorry, Celtic, but Atletico Madrid are very good. I think I'm going to say another 2-1 loss. I'm so sorry. Okay. Where can I see the table? Oh, I haven't done my booster. I think I'm going to go for Inter. That one I feel the most confident about. Go to leagues. And I'm 85th. Although, to say that, 86 points compared to 121, so I'm only, say, 40 points away. So we've got so many people at the top compared to me, but I'm just going to show you so you can see where you are. thanks so much to everyone for joining. And let's see if I can find the link. Actually, match day 2. Match day 2, where did I come? I didn't do very well at all, did I? 127th. Whoopsie. Fight friends. There we are, that's the link. And it's in the box below as well. It's the official app. You can also go to the official website and play on the desktop version. And that's the code to join our league. Europa League and Conference League coming later on in the week. And I'll do a video on the international matches coming up too. Take care everyone. Sleep well. See you soon.